Hi, we're from the local government group. In looking at the mind map yesterday afternoon, our main focuses were found to be on funding, community design, willingness to pay for transit, and partnerships in transit solutions, educating the community of availability and needs, and economic inequalities. Funding, we think, is the primary glue to all of our trends and concerns that we have with our transportation needs out there. As local governments, we are in contact with citizens all the time that need services, and we're not always able to give them those services, and mostly funding becomes the issue. Rural communities, it's hard to get service out there, and who's going to pay for it and how. We have streams of income for our funding sources, but often they are limited, and we have to take money from one stream and move it over to another stream to become, more able to provide these services. So we see it somewhat as sometimes we have to rob Peter to pay Paul. But willingness to pay for transit, users riding the transit helps a lot. And we're developing partnerships in finding transit solutions. And Doug shared with us yesterday an example of that is Tooele is working with UTA right now in planning and conceptualizing some local routes in Tooele with UTA's buses that now they take to Tooele and then deadhead back. So instead of deadheading those buses back, they're going to try and find routes through Tooele to use them for their local community. Educating the community is a great focus that we need to have, and again, funding plays into that, but we think we can take better roles in telling our citizens about the services out there and how they can try to find funding of their own. One idea that did come to us was private partnerships, and we're glad to hear that from our private group over there, that we'd like to see more private partnerships with government and officials to help fund our citizens' needs for transportation.
Thank you.